So I watched lots of movies in 2025 and not every movie was great and enjoyable, I think. And here is my list of top 10 worst movies of 2025. So number 10, it's Wicked for Good, which was not good. The first Wicked was pretty good and I liked it and I thought it was a fun time, one time watch movie. I got connect with any characters. I didn't get emotional and in the middle of the movie I just wanted this film to be over as soon as possible, and songs were also not catchy. I didn't listen to any songs after watching the movie, because in the first part I listened the Defying Gravity song a couple of times, and in this one there's one really good one take scene of music. I don't remember the song because the scene was pretty good, but the song was not really strong. Number 9, it's a film called The Lost Bus. It's a survival movie. I wanted this movie to make me feel in tension, and I wanted this movie to make me feel really scared about the fire, but it didn't work because the look of this film is lots of CGI fire, and it was looking at it taking me out of the experience. And the only good thing about this film was the Matthew McConaughey actor. He played the really good bus driver, because he's a really good actor, and except that there's nothing actually worked for me. Number 7, we got Nobody 2. This is equal to Nobody, and I felt like this was an unnecessary sequel because I don't remember any action scene memorable from this part, because part 1 was pretty good, not a great action, but still it was a fun time, one time watch action movie. So yeah, you can really skip this film. If you want to, you can watch Nobody Part 1. And next one is The Conjuring Last Rites. When it comes to Conjuring movies, this is just the same story. We got this house, there's a demon, and then they call the priest, and they are here to solve this, to capture this or to kill this demon. It's the same story, nothing extraordinary, and nothing new in this movie. The next one is War 2. It's War Part 2. I just can't believe that when the 2025 year started, this movie was one of my most anticipated film, but now it's in my one of the worst movie list. After Ek Tha Tiger movie, I think War Part 1 was really good, and then I thought the Pathan and Tiger 3, that was also a fun time pass movie. There's a very long flashback in this middle of this movie that was felt it could be it should be told in 2 minutes or 3 minutes, but it was very long, and I don't think this film is as bad as many people are saying. If you watch it with zero expectation, and if you play it in the background and you do some work, then I think this one was a okayish time pass, but nothing it's definitely a disappointing to this universe of this spy universe. Alright, so now we are in the top 4 worst movie of 2025, and the list is going to get more worse, and the film is going to get more worse, so brace yourself up. The Woman in the Yard. This film has a really good premise. The way film unfolds, the more closer this woman gets to this house, the more worse this film becomes. 3 is Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Part 1 I watched it 1 year ago, and I thought it was a decent okayish fun time movie, but this was really bad and waste of time, because the only good thing about this is the look of the animatronics, the robot. They look good, but the film never did something interesting with it, and they were just a character was there just going there and here. Bollywod vampire movie, it's called Thama. Nothing worked in this movie for me. The comedy didn't work, and the vampire part they also wasn't really interesting. Once the character become a vampire, they never explored the vampire. They, in the name of exploration, they just jump from building to building, and they had a fight with werewolf Bhediya. Yeah, so in talking about Bhediya, there's a fight between Bhediya and this vampire. Before watching this movie, I heard that lots of people really liked the fight. But for me, it didn't work, and it was just looked like a CGI werewolf throwing and fighting and going here and there, and it was just not entertaining for me. And talking about Bhediya character, there is a Bhediya film also in this universe, multiverse. But I also had lots of issue with that film, and especially the comedy, and most of the comedy didn't work. There are some aspects of it that I like. I like the werewolf transformation, one take scene, and most importantly the music part. Especially the violin music, and the jungle looks beautiful in that film. Because in Bollywood, we don't get many vampire movie, and this was like after a very long time we got a vampire, and they literally wasted this opportunity. And I know that they weren't making a serious vampire movie. Their main focus was this comedy, and the vampire part was like 20% of this film. But still, when I was giving my 2 hour 30 minute of time to this movie, I wanted to be decently entertaining and fun. And this was just not and the entire time I was like, what am I watching, and what am I doing? At one point, the Ayushmann Khurrana character was about to become vampire, and him becoming vampire part was the scene looked very forced. It's like in the middle of the film, they were like, oh, so we are going to make the Ayushmann Khurrana character vampire, but how are we gonna make it? Put him into this accident, and that accident looked very forced, and it just didn't work for me. If they wanted to show the accident, they could have put the accident in the first place when he and the vampire girl were like jumping from the cliff in the mountain, like first 30 or 40 minutes, and they just jumped to the truck, and the accident should have happened there, and from there the Khurrana character should have become vampire. Most of the time, their main focus was the dad character, and they were trying to not let the dad character figure out that there's a vampire in the house, which was not funny. And you can laugh here and there with some dialogue, one or two dialogue, yeah, but it's not worth watching this 2 hour 30 minutes vampire movie. If you ever wanted to watch a vampire movie from Bollywood, you can watch Band Darwaza from 19 old movie it was, and that movie was also, I have lots of issue with that movie. It's way too long, 2 or 30 minutes also, and way too unnecessary song scenes. And but the good thing about that film was the atmosphere of that film, and in that film the Dracula does some Dracula thing in that time. And the first 20 minutes of that film was really good. Bandarwaza movie. You can just watch the first 20, 25 minutes, and if you want, you can continue the rest of the movie, and if you don't, you can just leave the movie there. And finally, the number one worst movie of 2025 of mine was Megan 2.0, Megan Part 2. And the only reason this movie was in my number one list is because it took me 5 months to finish this movie. First hour of this film I finished in 4 sittings in 1 or 2 months, and the next hour I finally decided in November month. Every time I play this movie, I was thinking I should have watched something else. I can watch something else. Megan Part 1 was pretty good. It's a decent fun time pass movie. I will recommend Part 1, but this Part 2 I won't recommend to anybody. When I heard that there's a genre shift in this movie, and many people are liking it, many people didn't like it, I am fine with it. I like the genre shift, action, science fiction, but watching this, it's just not entertaining for me, and I won't recommend to anybody. It's clearly a cash grab sequel, and you can clearly skip it. So yeah, that's it. That's my top 10. That's the worst movie of mine from 2025. You can clearly skip all of these movies. And my next video is going to be the best movie of 2025, but it will take some time for me to make that video, because there are 2 or 3 movies or 5 movies I haven't seen yet, and I think it's going to be in my best movie video, because there's a movie called Marty Supreme, and I'm hearing lots of good thing about that film, and it's gonna release on 23rd January here in India. So I will watch it first, and then I will make the and one movie more, Hamnet movie. You can tell me in comments your worst movie of 2025.